Hi, what's up? In this new video, we are going to be creating, a corporate jotter in Corridor 2020. Without further ado, let's step into it. So right now, this is the Corridor, homepage. So then you go over to this place and change it to A5, which is the normal size of a jotter. Double click on this rectangular to automatically snap into page. So right now what we are going to do, we are making use of this image right here. It is an what's it called, real estate. It is a real estate design. So what we are going to do right now is to create a rectangular object just like so. Make this a little bit bigger, then you go over and make this copy, downward just like so. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Point your mouse to the edge of the object, then you drag just like so. So go ahead and make a copy of that, slant it to the other side. When you get to your destination, you right click to copy paste, then you hit Ctrl R for a repeat just like so. So go over and make a copy upward as well, then you hit Ctrl R for a repeat, then you go over just like so to make a copy just like so, then you hit Ctrl R on your keyboard. So as this right now, what we're going to do right now is to make a copy of this as well to the other side. Can you see that? So in this case right now, what we are going to do right now is to group the whole thing together. So let's group the whole thing together. Come in, let's trim this. Select this, hold shift key on keyboard, then you trim, then go over likewise like this, then you trim. Good. So right now what we're going to do is to make a copy of this to the other side, then you group this one, group it. So right now we are going to power clip this into place, into these objects that we created. So what we're going to do right now is to go over to your select the image, go over to object, then you locate power clip, then you hit on place inside frame automatically, then you select the objects in which you want this picture to be power clip into. Select that, automatically it snap into the objects. So right now what we're going to do is to hold shift key on keyboard, select the image, or alt key on keyboard, select the image, automatically select that inside the object. So what we're going to do right now is to release your alt key, then you point your mouse to the edge of the object, then you adjust the picture just like so. Good. Let's make it a little bit bigger, then adjust it downward to the other side. Good. So right now we are good to go. What we are going to do right now is to ungroup the whole thing. After you matter for group the whole thing, you left them individually when selected. Can you see that? So let's go over and so what we are going to do right now is to make a very creative color, how do I put it, in each of these subjects we are going to apply color. So what we're going to do right now is to change this to cyan, then we go over and hold your shift key, select one of the objects, then center it within that, then go over and select the objects. So what we're going to do right now is to go over to locate your transparency tool, then you go over here and change it to uniform transparency. Select one of these, out of this sub menu, then you select subtract. Good. Can you see that? So let's go over and make a copy of this, then you center it within any of this. So what we're going to do right now is to just change the color individually. Good. Can you see that? So in this case what we are going to do is to just let's change this to blue, then let's go over and make it what's it called, a little bit darker. double click right here, automatically a dialog box pops up. Then you go over to select this color view, then you select the darker color of the blue. Good. So it's okay. So what we're gonna do next is to go over and select the whole thing, then you go over to white, right click on white to change the outline to white, then you hit on F12. So change the thickness to 15 points. Let's go over and check behind field, then scale with object, then you hit OK. Good. So our next step right now is to go over and make a copy of this. Then let's make this color. Good. Can you see that color yellow? So let's apply another color right here. Let's leave that as yellow. Then let's go over and make a copy just like so. So let's make this gold. So right now center that within that object. Good. So right now we are good to go with the color swap. So what we're going to do right now is to group it all up, then we slant it a little bit just like so. So what we are going to do right now is to make it a little bit bigger. Then let's convert it to bitmap. Go over to here, then let's locate bitmap, convert to bitmap, then hit OK. So let's wait a while for that. Good. So right now let's power clip that into this object. So in that case we are through with this. Let's delete this object right here. So let's go over and change the background to blue. Make it a little bit smaller. Let's position that so well. Good. So in this case what we are going to do, let's sample this color right here as the background. Sample that, then you pour it on the background. Good. Can you see that? So let's make a copy to the other side just like so. Then let's go over and extract the content. Then we'll go over to what's it called, transparency to it on uniform transparency right here. Then you go over to this list, choose subtract. Good. So let's just pull it up a bit. Good. So right now the next step is to type the name of the company. So what we are going to do, let's hit on text tool, select on text tool, then let's type. So let's type crown pool real estate. So that's that. So what we are going to do next is to type the what's it called, the email. So let's just type the email, or the website rather, crown pool real estate.org .com.ng. So let's make that a little bit smaller just like so. Position it so well right here, then you change it to white. Go over to this place and change the font. You can decide to change it to any font that you like, but in this case we are using these fonts. So let's go over and make it lowercase. Let's type www.com. So right now what I'm going to do is to create a bar. So let's create a bar right from here. So let's change that to white. Good. So right now what we're going to do is to change this to white as well. Then we'll go over to this place and change the font. So in this case right now what we are going to do is to hit Ctrl K to break that into pieces. Then we're going to highlight the crown. Let's make that bolder. Then locate your shape tool. Then let's reduce the tracking just like so. Make it a little bit bolder. So right now the next step is to just let's make the crown cap 2 letter. Hit on shift F3. The dialog box pops up. Then you select uppercase. It's okay, automatically changes. So reduce that a little bit. Then you go over and reduce the hair stats, real estate. So let's increase the tracking of the real estate a little bit. Good. So right now what we are going to do is to make a copy of this. So let's type an abbreviation of the company. So it's going to be CPRE. So right now what we are going to do is to go over and create a roof on top of this. So let's go over and just create a polygon tool, then change the angle to 3. It's okay. Good. So reduce that a little bit, position this to the head of the. So let's make a copy of this in Word, then position it so well. So let's combine. So let's change it to white right from here. Good. So right now the next step right now, let's position this company's name just like so. Then make the what's it called, logo a little bit bigger, center it within that, then make it bigger a little bit. Good. Reduce that a little bit. Good. So let's change it to lighter blue right here. Good. So here we come to the other tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the button below to subscribe, and don't forget to hit this the subscribe button and hit the notification button, so that in case I have something coming out, so that you'll be prompted that something has been dropped in my channel. And again, give this video a thumbs up, a like, so that other people can benefit from the valuable content that we just share right now. So bye for now, see you in the next video.